Welcome back to our final part of our 6-part series. I thank you for joining us, and I hope you will find today's presentation to be of extreme meaning. I want to first show you a slide. It shows a lawyer sitting in his office indicating that I forgot to look at the fine print of the contract. I find this extremely humorous because what we're going to talk about today is what is often identified as the other provisions of an employment contract. And there's one in particular that you need to be careful of and we need to talk about. The provision I'm talking about is a provision that's often titled entire agreement. What I mean by this is that you will see language in your contract that provides that the written contract you have and any attachments or exhibits to it are all that your contract implies. Why is this important? Well, typically with a number of the physicians I work with, they will tell me about oral promises or oral agreements that they've heard from their employer, either dealing with the fact that they're only going to work 4 out of 5 days, or they're going to be eligible for a bonus, or they're going to only be on call for certain periods of time. And then when they get the written contract, the contract does not mention or indicate those promises. This becomes extremely important because in these entire contract provisions, any oral promises, any oral agreements are not applicable. And the actual language of the contract often provides language that says any oral or superseding or previous arrangements or contracts between you and the employer are no longer valid. They're all void. Thus, if you have an oral promise or you have something in writing that you received in a letter of engagement that is not in your contract and you are relying upon that so that you will enjoy working with your future employer, you need to make sure before you sign that contract that those provisions are added in writing to your agreement. This will save you and your employer a lot of distress later on. Thank you again for joining us in our 6-part series, and I hope you have found it beneficial. Thank you.